Hi, I'm Carlos Emmanuel Evno. Today I will be introducing to you cardiovascular exercises. Cardiovascular exercises are done to increase our stamina. It helps get rid of fats. It works at high intensity. It focuses on large muscle groups, where we put our heart rate at high rate and we maintain the effort for longer period of time or shorter period of times, depending on the type of training that will be done. Cardiovascular exercises can be done using machines or our own body weight. Today, we'll be introducing to the use of machine, like the stationary bike. Here is a stationary bike. The stationary bike is a superb machine because it allows you to have the practice of cardiovascular exercises indoor. Even though it is raining outside, you can still train. You don't have to run or to cycle outside. You don't need to have specific abilities or talent. You have a seat here, you have a handle here, and you have the adjustment buttons. Here to adjust the seat up or down, here to adjust the handle up or down, and here to control the intensity and the resistance. You will have the minus sign and the positive sign. The more you go in the positive sign, the more resistance it provides. The more you go to the negative sign, the less resistance it provides. Normally we start with the less resistance and we move up with the resistance depending on our training programs. The setting up to know the height of a seat, you adjust in accordance to the upper part of your hips bone. You do it like this, you turn the button. Make sure that you fasten it well, so that it does not move and you do not get injured, okay? Then for the handle, when you get up on it, you will find the way whether it is up or too low or too high. You get up at this, you fasten the laces, then you try a bit. You must ensure that your position is correct, your spine don't have too much flexion or too much extension. You go in natural position where you don't put too much stress on your spine, so that when you cycle, you are at ease, you don't harm yourself. When you adjust the intensity by regulating the resistance, you have the plus sign and the negative sign. The more you go in the direction of the plus sign, the more it is resistant. The more you go in the negative sign, the less it is resistant and the cycling is easy. You regulate it as per to start. A little bit, not too easy, not too hard, so as to have a progression which is natural. to prevent injury. As we are talking about cardiovascular training, the heart rate, the monitoring of the heart rate is quite important. So you have some electrodes here where you put your hands for it to take your pulse rate in real time. This is something very adequate about this machine. Your intensity has to be within a limit, and this helps you to maintain the intensity within that limit all along your exercises. Now we will be introducing an exercise, a cardiovascular exercise without machine. We will be using a simple exercise which is the rope skipping, which includes skipping, hopping, using a rope. During the hop, we must ensure that we don't land on the heels. We focus to land on the front part of the foot, that is, at the region where the phalanges starts in the foot. Don't behind the zone. Try not to land on the heels because it will damage your joints and even up to your spines. And when performing rope skipping, ensure that your humerus don't abduct too much from your cage or rib cages. That is, you don't open it too much because the rope will have a tendency to hit your head. Try to keep it close and just do this movement as far as possible.